Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video. And in the last video, we had just finished 99 construction and built one last thing in the house, which was the Spirit Tree and Fairy Ring combo. It doesn't require 99 to build, by the way, I just totally forgot to build it before. We continued on with mining and got level 97, and then we also got 94 crafting through the Spin Flax spell, which I showed in the last video why the spell wasn't worth it, at least for me and my current goals, so we kind of wasted a couple mil on that, but hey, you gotta learn from your mistakes. That's all I want to go over though, so let's jump into the video, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so for the longest time, hit points has been the highest skill on the account, or I guess highest skill XP wise, but with this tree right here, it's going to surpass hit points now. Farming is now 19,965,000, which is a little bit over hit points. And I don't think hit points will ever surpass farming ever again, because I do try to keep up with the daily runs. There's a little tip too, by the way, when you're going between your patches and you got your construction cape, or your max cape, by the way, you can use your teleport option right here. Go to option 7, Brimhaven, and from there, you can run straight up north to the next fruit tree patch. Or you can teleport to your house and use the spirit tree, if you got that planted there as well. But yeah, a little tip to save a few seconds. And money. One more insane tip to save time. After you finish this patch, use your construction cape or your max cape to teleport again to option 7. And save a few more seconds that way. Just use your max cape forehead. Is that going to be it? Are we going to hit 20 mil? One more. There we go. 20 million farming XP. So we hit 20 mil farming XP, which is the first 20 mil XP skill on this account. And also today, we're also going to be hitting 200 mil woodcutting. That's crazy. Two big milestones, kind of. I guess this one's a lot bigger than the other one. But yeah, 20 mils feels really cool to have on here. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to commit to mining. Now, when I say commit, I don't mean go all the way to 99, because like I said before, we are going to get about 800k more mining XP just from doing runecrafting. But I am going to commit to pretty much essentially getting 99. So we're going to get within 800k of 99 and then stop. And then eventually, once we move on to runecrafting, we'll finish it up from there. But if we get within 800k, that's essentially finishing up mining. So I've decided I'm going to stick with that and AFK for the next few days and get to that point. And there probably won't be too much progress to show over the next few days. So I'm just going to say that. I've been working on those Iron Man guides. I've been having a lot of fun with those. But yeah, we're going to stick here 400k to level. And we're going to stick here until we're done with this. So I'm sure some of you keep up with CML, Crystal Math Labs, and this might come off as a bit of a weird flex, but I just wanted to point it out because I found this very interesting. So construction actually counts from level 77 or so onwards. The EHP rates for that is 132.5k XP per hour, which means the last week of XP that I've gained, I've gotten a 91 EHP week. So that's pretty crazy high for me. I don't think I could ever hit that again. Just in construction, we've gotten 71 EHP just from this week, as well as like 1.3 mil mining XP, which definitely not even close to the EHP rates the way I'm doing it, because 3-4G, I believe, is the EHP rate. Yeah, I mean, the only other time we might be able to get close to hitting a 91 EHP week on here is when we do Herblore, because Herblore is also extremely low EHP. Even from level 1 to level 99 and beyond, the EHP rate is always 42.3k per hour, which that's why we always use lamps on Herblore. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, look up EHP. There's some pretty good videos on YouTube that'll go like more in depth and explain exactly what EHP is. But it's really interesting how Iron Man have a very different EHP from main accounts. And if you ever decide to look at the rates, it really makes you think about like opportunity cost and efficiency of doing certain methods. Moment of truth. Is this going to be it? Will this be 98 mining? No, it is not. There it is, 98 mining. The hardest level is out of the way now, 97 to 98. I guess it's kind of like the last level I'll be getting for mining, because like I keep on saying, we are getting the rest of it from runecrafting. So we're going to get 400k more XP from where we're at now, because we're at about 1.2 mil to level. So yeah, once we get to about 800k to go, we're going to stop and move on after that. Oh man, I love saving these milestones for the morning instead of doing it late at night, because that way when I wake up, I can get my thing done in like 10-15 minutes like I just did now and be super motivated for the rest of the day. So right now we are pretty much at the goal where I meant to be, under 800k to level 99. That means that the rest of the XP we get will all be from runecrafting. So whenever we get around to finishing up runecrafting, in the same video we'll get 99 runecrafting and 99 mining. So it'll be quite an interesting video when that happens. I think I'll be like 5k to 99 mining when I do finish up rune crafting, assuming I don't get any more mining XP at all. But yeah, let's deposit all this stuff into the bank right here. I'll show you all the supplies we got from Motherlode in the last couple levels, because I'm never coming back here ever again on this account. There's really no reason to come back here. Except for the golden nuggets. Maybe if I ever need gems, I'll spend them, but otherwise I'll keep them as a collection. But yeah, let me enter this bank pin. Okay, let's empty out the gem bag. I'm going to take everything out of the bank and show you what we got from this. Okay, so here's what we've gotten. Keep in mind, I have used some of these supplies in the past for crafting or for smithing, so it's not like it's all the supplies from 1 to 98 mining. It's more like just what I've gotten from the last few levels since I decided to make this my go-to AFK thing since like level 95 or 96 I think is when I stopped last. But yeah, as you can see, we've got over 3.1k golden nuggets. Here's all the ores, and then here's all the gems. So I'll probably cut all of these before I finish off 99 crafting, so that way I can just save some time and that'll be less buckets of sand I'll have to collect. And now, what I'm sure you're all anxious to see, let's do a price check and we'll toss it all up in there. Over 50 mil worth. Okay, looks like the runite ores where most of it's coming from, and the addy ores too, dude. We need a lot more coal to be able to use all the rune and addy ores. I thought the total value of this would be half of that, so that's quite a bit more than I thought. But anyways, it's pretty cool that we're done with mining now. Like, we're not actually done with mining, but just like with magic, I consider myself done already because it's pretty much passive XP we'll get all the way until 99. So mining is essentially done with. I'll consider it done, even though it is one more free total level kind of. But now, my next go-to AFK thing will be rune crafting. And we do need to get 99 eventually because we need the money from that. I know it's much easier said than done, obviously, because rune crafting is a very, very slow skill. And I'll be doing Zaya rune crafting all the way. Now, rune crafting is great and all, and it'll be really good to progress the account, just money-wise and total level-wise. But it doesn't make for very good content. So while I'm not streaming, I am going to be doing Zaya rune crafting. But while I am streaming, take a wild guess at what the next skill I'm going to work on is. I'll give you a second. I'm going to be doing smithing. So we have all those ores right now. We have a decent cash stack left. Like I said, we need to make a lot of money from rune crafting. We have about 5 mil, almost just under 5 mil. So we'll have a decent amount of time at the blast furnace. That should be more than enough money to use up all the ores we have. But the ores we have are definitely not enough for 99 smithing. So we'll have to buy gold ore. Maybe I'll buy some coal as well so we can use up all the rune and all the addy ores. I was doing a lot of thinking, and originally my plan would be to do the myth gold method and then make all the mythal bars and the dart tips and use the dart tips to get fletching XP while I'm training agility. But I think I thought of a different plan I'm going to do instead of that. And I think instead I'll do all the gold ore by itself and then use all the runite ores to make rune bars, smith the rune bars into like the best item I can, or the one that has the most alch value per bar, and then alch all those rune items while training agility. And that way I can make a lot more money. I could just buy like the broad arrow tips for fletching or something, or use that money to buy more coal to use the rest of the ores, or buy more gold with that for more smithing XP. But yeah, either way, I want to milk as much money as possible from these runite ores. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go blast furnace and start making all the rune first. We'll do the rune first, and then once we run out of rune, we'll do all the gold. And the gold will give us a decent amount of XP as well. So we'll get a couple smithing levels in. And like I said, while I'm streaming, I'll be doing that. And while I'm AFKing, when I'm not streaming, I'll be doing rune crafting, so that way we can make more money for buying more ores in the future. But yeah, let's get into this grind. I'm done with motherlode and done with AFKing for the last week. I can finally do something active on this account now. And because the blast furnace only makes you use half the coal that you normally have to use, that means we only need 4 coal per runite bar. So we're only be using like 8.8k coal for all these rune ores. So we'll still have a decent amount of coal left over that we can use for addy. Maybe we can make addy plate bodies and alch those. We'll see, but let's start smithing. Okay, I think we're all ready to start, and I've never actually made runite bars at the blast furnace. I think it's a bit complicated though, the rotation thing. It's like double coal, and then rune, but then you have like an extra inventory of coal that you could bring with that. So then you do like half an inventory the next rotation around. Something like that. I've never done it. I'll get it figured out. I don't want to like explain it all in this video. You can watch a guide if you're really curious how it works. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And then I'll show you all the bars that we have before we start as well. So here's all the bars we got. Not too much. We got a small amount of steel bars and all the gold bars. Although gold bars don't give you smithing XP, it's crafting XP. And then some bars up here, which you're probably never going to use. But yeah, pretty much no bars, so let's start this thing. Okay, the very first set of runite bars right here. Let's see what the XP drop looks like. It's probably not as much as gold, I'm going to think, but okay, it's pretty comparable to it. Obviously, you could just keep on doing gold over and over. But yeah, 1350 XP per inventory, not too bad. Okay, we're gonna finish up with this inventory right here. Not finish up, but finish up for an hour. I did a 1 hour test, so we'll take a look at the XP that we got, take a look at how many bars we made. Obviously, we used 72K in the coffer in the 1 hour, and before we go into the bank and take a look, let's make sure we take all the money out of here so it's not all just like taking money away. Okay, cool. So in 1 hour here for the XP, we got 93K XP. I'm not the most efficient person, as you can see. I'm just sitting here fishing monkfish and AFKing because my inventory is full. But yeah, that's the XP. You probably get more. Maybe it's like 100K for doing it efficient, at least. Probably more. And as for the bars you made, let me take a look back at the clips because I didn't really pay attention to how many rune bars we had before. It's runite bars, I mean. Okay, so apparently we started with 58 runite bars, and now we have 1921 runite bars. So we made 1863 in this 1 hour. So maybe it's fair to assume we can make about 2K runite bars per hour. For main accounts, it's really good money. I know it's kind of a high requirement. Lower bars are good money too, but I think runite is generally the best money and XP per hour. I believe it's like 750K to 1 mil per hour. We could do a price check, I guess. It's not really taking into account the ores that we use, but if you're curious. Here's what we got so far, 23.7 mil worth of runite bars. So if we're doing this for 1 hour, you'll have to buy at least 23 mil worth just for the supplies. And yeah, we started just at the start of the level, and we're 462K XP left. We're almost out of the runite ores now though. Only 369 left. And yeah, I'll finish making those and I'll see you back once we're done with that. Also, just count the staminas. We went through 25 doses of stamina potion in the 1 dose potions. 25 doses of that in the last hour as well. Okay, here's the last inventory of the runite bars, and now we're gonna move on to a different type of bar, I guess. I don't want to leave blast furnace just yet because we're here anyways. So maybe we'll move on to Addy or gold, not sure yet, but let's take a look at, oh wait, let's take the money out first. So as you can see, we have 18 runite ores, we have all that coal left, 6K coal, and then here is the bars that we made. Here's the price check, 28 mil worth of runite bars. So once we make all those into things and then alcohol those things, that's at least another 20 mil. I think you can get at least 10K per bar, like when you make them into items. Each item has a different alc value per bar, and generally the more bars an item takes, the less the alc value is per bars, until you get 99 smithing and you start making rune 2Hs, rune plate legs, rune plate skirts. Those are, I think, the most efficient thing to do per bar. But obviously, once we're 99, we're not going to have to worry about too much anymore. If you are enjoying the videos and you want to stay up to date and know exactly when I post them, then hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we are going to be finishing off at the blast furnace in the next episode. And yeah, that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.